Binding spell explained. Unlock the mystery. Hello everyone, welcome to our English language learning series. Today, we're diving into an interesting and somewhat mystical phrase, binding spell. This term isn't just about language. It's about culture, history, and imagination. Let's unravel the layers of meaning behind this fascinating phrase. Binding spell is a compound noun, combining binding and spell. To understand it, we need to break it down. Binding refers to the action of tying or securing something tightly. It implies restriction or limitation. On the other hand, a spell, in this context, is a magical phrase or incantation. In folklore and fantasy, spells are used by witches, wizards, and other magical beings to produce supernatural effects. The concept of a binding spell is deeply rooted in cultural and historical contexts. It often appears in mythology, folklore, and fantasy literature. These spells are depicted as powerful tools to bind or restrain someone's power, freedom, or actions through magical means. It's a common trope in stories involving witches, wizards, and magical creatures. In modern language, binding spell can be used both literally and metaphorically. Literally, it might appear in discussions about fantasy literature or games. Metaphorically, it can describe a situation where someone feels irrevocably tied or obligated to something, as if by an unseen, magical force. 1. The witch cast a binding spell, ensuring the dragon couldn't leave the cavern. 2. His promise to her felt like a binding spell, compelling him to stay. I hope this exploration of binding spell has been enlightening and enjoyable. Understanding phrases like this not only improves your language skills but also opens doors to rich cultural stories and histories. Until next time, keep learning and exploring the magic of language.